Hey guys, how you doing? My name is Cheese and welcome to my channel. Today I'll be reacting to Steins 0 episode 8. So yeah, we've had some plot twists in the previous episode, and that's like an understatement because so many things have happened, and especially the ending. I have no idea how that even happens. So there's so many questions unanswered still. But of course, this is Steins we're talking about, so eventually we'll get all the answers, but right now I'm like, what's even going on? So we've ended the previous episode with Kurisu, who appeared out of nowhere. It's like Okabe experienced that reading Steiner, and after that, suddenly everyone was gone and Kurisu was in the lab. How that even happened? Who knows? But yeah, I'm just more than excited to find out what actually happened and to see how things are gonna continue from this point onwards. So without further ado, let's right into the episode. So let's go. Alright, I'm ready, so I'm gonna start the episode in 3, 2, 1, go. Ah! Oh, Okabe must be super confused right now. He has no idea what's going on, but his first reaction was just seeing Kurisu just made him so relieved, I suppose. Oh, that was so cute, but super confusing. Yeah, we first must find out how everyone else is doing, what has changed. What is still the same. By the way, um I discovered who that person is with the mask or the helmet. I know almost 100% sure that who it is. I rewatched the previous episode and then I knew it right away. Wait, what? Something happened to Mayushi? Yeah. Just figure out what the situation is right now. What are the circumstances? Right. What was the cause though? They didn't say what was the cause. Maybe that doesn't even matter. A heart attack. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it's crazy. So, are we actually in the alpha timeline? Is this a new character? No, right? No, we've seen her before. Who? What? Wait, which moment are we talking about? Okay, guys, you have to help me out a little bit. Which moment are we talking about? Like which moment which key did Okabe not press? Okay, yeah. She noticed. But does she know it's the timeline though where she won't be able to live? Exactly. Someone else must have done this. And the dilemma comes back again. That was really beautiful music, by the way. I was really listening to it. Sounds like some Ghibli music. A lot. No, that was definitely not a coincidence, I can already tell you. What? Oh. This is so weird. This is so strange though. Like she's talking about Okabe, like he has done all these things, but he himself cannot remember any of it. Like it was a different person. It seems like such a long time ago that we've had him act that way, like Ho in Kyoma. Aww. No, of course he can't. Alright. Wait, was it really their first time meeting? Oh. Oh. That's so cute. Oh. They're so bittersweet. I can't. Excuse me? Are we now back in a beta timeline? No way. Oh. Alright, so that was episode 8 of Steins Gate Zero. I feel like my mind's about to explode. Yeah, I kind of need you guys' help. I'm sure a lot of you guys have already seen this Steins Gate series and know actually like what everything means. But I'm a little bit lost right now, to be honest. Like, I know they were referring to something from the original Steins Gate series, like one important moment. But I don't really remember which moment they were referring to. Like, apparently there was this moment where Okabe had a choice to save Mayushi. That had to do with that D-mail he was about to send. But I don't really remember that. So you guys have to kind of like remind me which moment we're talking about. Like which episode did it happen. It felt really weird though to see the real Kurisu again. Like it, for some reason he changed back to the Alpha timeline, which we saw in the previous episode. This episode was the continuation of that. So just to see Okabe and Kurisu interact with each other again, it kind of felt really weird. Like it wasn't the usual Amadeus version of Kurisu. It was the real thing. So it feels like a really long time ago that we've seen like the real Kurisu, and just to see them interact again felt really weird. But now I think Okabe is back to the beta timeline. I'm not really sure though. But this trip definitely must have given him a couple of hints for solving this whole mystery. You know, like there was this moment where he kind of realized something. You know, it was just right before he returned back to the beta timeline. There was this thing Chris mentioned about their encounter. Like the first time they met each other was when Okabe was like checking her body, you know, it was right after he assumed that she was dead, and he was like, wait, he was a bit like confused about that moment. I don't know what he realized at that point, but it might be something important for later. And I think it was not for nothing that he returned to the Alpha timeline. I'm sure it has given him some kind of hint for like solving this whole mystery. And we're not even sure that he actually returned to the beta timeline and whether the things are the same as where he came from. So we'll still have to see about that in the next episode. Of course, like this episode ended like super bittersweet. We had that really romantic moment between Okabe and Kurisu again. I don't know, I understand Kurisu doing that, but it was just so bittersweet, you know, like they could have also just said farewell like that, but Kurisu still chose to confirm her own feelings before they said farewell. And on one hand, like, it was just really sweet, but on the other side, I'm also like, it just makes it so much harder for Okabe to forget about you, even though, like, just some moments ago you were like, no, you must forget about me, and then the next moment you like kissed him, and that will definitely make it even more harder for Okabe to forget. So that moment was just so bittersweet, like I said. But yeah, we'll see where Okabe ended up. So that's why I'm already super excited about the next episode. There are a couple of characters we didn't really see in this timeline. For example, Suzuha, who actually plays a big role in the Alpha timeline. We didn't see anything of her in this episode. We didn't even see her in the picture or anything. So there are some changes that they didn't really highlight, but that were kind of visible. So yeah, I'm sure this short trip to the Alpha timeline will definitely help Okabe solve this whole mystery and find out about the truth. So I'm just really excited to see how things are gonna continue from now onwards. But that was my reaction to this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. So if you did, please give this video a thumbs up. And if you could see my other reaction videos, feel free to check out my channel. Of course, if you cannot wait to see my reaction to the next episode, you can always check out my Patreon for early access. So thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye!